A very good morning, students. Today you have studied my childhood. Here is the video. What you have learned today, I'll cover in this video. So my childhood is an excerpt taken from Wings of Fire. That means autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So APJ Abdul Kalam, whose project in space, defense and nuclear technology guided India into the 21st century, and he became our 11th president in 2002. He has written one book. He has written plenty of books. In his autobiography, Wings of Fire, he speaks about his childhood. So this is about his childhood. I was born into a middle-class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. My father, Jalaluddin, had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite these disadvantages, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Ashiamma. I don't recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that far more outsiders ate with us than all the members of our town family put together. Writer was born in middle-class Tamil family. Here he states that he's from middle-class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram. Rameshwaram, which is in the former Madras state. Writer's father, Jalaluddin, he was not having much formal education, even not having too much money. Apart of these disadvantages, he was having a great quality of a true generosity of spirit. He was an ideal helpmate for his mother. Her mother name was Ashiamma. Writer did not recall the exact number of people that she fed every day, but he was quite certain that many outsiders ate with them than all the members of their own family put together. That means how helpful they are. They showed their hospitality, which is memorable, really memorable. You cannot forget it. I was one of many children, a short boy with rather undistinguished looks, born to tall and handsome parents. We lived in our ancestral house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a fairly large pakka house made of limestone and brick on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. My austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. However, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine or clothes. In fact, I would say mine was very secure childhood, both materially and emotionally. So writer says that he was one of the many children. That means he was a very short boy, rather undistinguished looks. It means a look which is not very important. Undistinguished means distinguished means which you know give important. Undistinguished is unimportant. So unimportant look is normal look. Born to tall and handsome parents. So they lived in their ancestral house. It was built in the middle of the 19th century, and the house was a fairly large pakka house, basically made of limestone and brick, and on the Mosque Street in Rameshwaram. His simple and strict father used to avoid all inessential comfort and luxury, which is not important. His father does not like unnecessarily inessential luxuries and comforts. He does not like. However, all important things he provided in terms of food, in terms of medicine, in terms of clothes, which is really, really important. In fact, he used to say, mine was very secure childhood. That means his childhood was very secure, both materially and emotionally. That means in terms of money, in terms of emotions, his childhood was very secure. The Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seeds erupted in the market. I used to collect the seeds and sell them to a provision shop on Mosque Street. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of 1 anna. My brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war which I would later attempt to trace in the headline in Dinamani. Our area, being isolated, was completely unaffected by the war. But soon India was forced to join the Allied forces and something like a state of emergency was declared. The first casualty came in the form of suspension of the train halt at Rameshwaram station. The newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram and Dhanuskodi. That forced my cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, and as if naturally I filled the slot. Samsuddin helped me earn my first wages. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride in earning my own money for the first time. Furthermore, he says that the Second World War, which broke out in 1939, that time writer was 8 years old. And he has reasons that he had never been able to understand the sudden demand of tamarind seeds. Tamarind seeds erupted in the market. He could not understand about it. He used to collect the seeds and sell them into a provision shop on Moss Street. So a day's collection would give him good amount of 1 anna. 1 anna is an old Indian coin worth about 6 paisa. So his brother-in-law Jalaluddin, he used to tell him the stories about war that he would later attempt to trace in the headline. He would used to read in the headline in Dinamani, is a kind of newspaper. So writer's area was isolated and is completely unaffected by the war. It means it's very completely alone. But soon when India was forced to join Allied forces, means UK and Russia, so and something like a state of emergency was declared, the first casualty came. That means first casualty, death came in form of a suspension of the train halt at Rameswaram station. So the newspaper now had to be bundled. It means they used the newspaper had to be bundled and thrown out in the moving train on the Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram to Dhanuskodi. So this activity forced his cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand to catch the bundles, as naturally writer was there, so he filled the slot. So Samsuddin helped him for earning his first wages. Half a century later, he can feel the surge pride of earning his own money for first time. The first time he earned his own money in such manner. This is the way of his earning money. Every child is born with some uninherited characteristics, interspecific socio-economic and emotional environment, and trained in certain ways by figures of authority. I inherited honesty and self-discipline from my father, from my mother. I inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness, and so did my 3 brothers and sisters. I had 3 close friends in my childhood: Ramananda Shastri, Arvindam, and Siva Prakashan. All these boys were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. As children, none of us ever felt any difference amongst ourselves because of our religion differences upbringing. In fact, Ramananda Shastri was son of Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, the high priest of the Rameshwaram temple. Later, he took over the priesthood of the Rameshwaram temple from his father. Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Siva Prakashan became a certain contractor for the Southern Railways. So now, writer further says that every child is born with some inherited characteristics. That means inherited from his father or forefather. Some related in terms of socio-economic, in terms of emotional environment, and trained in certain ways. So writer was inherited honesty and self-discipline from his mother, and he inherited faith in goodness and deep kindness. So did his three brothers and sisters were like that. He had three friends: Ramanand Shastri, Arvindan, Shiva Prakash, and all these boys were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. Being a children, they never felt any difference amongst themselves because of their religion differences and upbringing. Meanwhile, Ramananda Shastri, he was a son of Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri. He was a high priest of the Rameshwaram temple. Later on, he took over the priesthood of the Rameshwaram temple. That means he became the priest of temple or father. Arvindan went into the business of arranging some transporting or visiting pilgrims. And Shiva Prakasan, he became a catering contractor for the Southern Railway. So different friends, it means all three friends were in different professions. So during the annual Sri Sitaram Kalyan ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of Lord from the temple to the marriage site, situated in the middle of the pond called Ram Tirth, which was near our house. Even from the Ramayana and from the life of the Prophet were bedtime stories. My mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. So annually there was a ceremony, Sri Sita Ram Kalyanam, and his family used to arrange boats with a special platform of carrying idols of Lord from the temple to the marriage site. So there was a pond near their temple, and it was a pond called Ram Tirth. So all kind of events from the Ramayana and from the life of the Prophet, he used to listen from his during bedtime. Bedtime, his mother used to tell, his mother and grandmother used to tell the stories. So one day when I was in the when I was in the fifth, sorry. Now I'll explain in Hindi. तो फर्स्ट वाले पार्ट में हम देखते हैं कि राइटर मिडिल क्लास फैमिली तमिल फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, रामेश्वरम से हैं. उनके फादर का नाम जनालुद्दीन है, जनालुद्दीन है सॉरी. जैनुलब्दीन है, ठीक है. ना तो उनके पास पहले इतना पैसा था, ना ही इतनी एजुकेशन थी उनके पास. उसके बावजूद उनके अंदर एक स्पिरिट था, एक माने जेन्युइन पर्सनालिटी थी. उनकी जो माँ वो भी एक जेन्युइन पर्सनालिटी थी, आशी अम्मा नाम था. उसे वो कहता है कि मुझे ये इतना तो याद नहीं कितने लोग जो है वो कितने लोगों को रोज खाना खिलाते, लेकिन उसे पता है कि हम अपने फैमिली मेंबर से दूसरे लोगों के साथ बैठ के खाते थे. वो अपने आगे की बात वो बोलता है कि वो उन बच्चों में से था, नॉर्मल बच्चों में से, हाइट छोटी थी, नॉर्मल लुक था उसका, ठीक है. उसके पेरेंट्स लंबे थे, हैंडसम थे. अपने पैतृक घर में रहते थे, एंसेस्ट्रल फैमिली में रहते थे. पक्का घर था जो कि मस्जिद की सड़क पर, जहाँ पे जिस सड़क मस्जिद था उस मॉस्क स्ट्रीट था, वहां पर था रामेश्वरम में. उसके फादर जो है क्या नाम काफी स्ट्रिक्ट थे और बेफजूल की खर्ची नहीं करते थे. ये जरूर उनके ये आराम और ये चीज शान शौकत की चीजें ज्यादा नहीं रखते थे, लेकिन जो चीज जरूरी थी वो उनके घर में रहती थी. इवन उनके फादर की लाइफ भी बड़ी स्ट्रिक्ट होने की, बड़ी सिंपल सी रही. सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर जब 1939 में हुआ तब वो 8 साल के थे और उन्हें पता नहीं था कि क्यों जो है टैमरेंट जो है यानी कि जो आपके इमली है उसके सीड्स के की मार्केट में डिमांड क्यों बढ़ी. तो वो सीड्स को जो है बेचा करते थे और अच्छा खासा एक अन्ना पैसा मिल जाता था. उनके जो ब्रदर इन लॉ थे जलालुद्दीन, वो उन्हें कहानी सुनाया करते थे वर्ल्ड वॉर की, ठीक है. और फिर जब एलाइटेड फोर्सेस आई, यानी कि जब आर्मीज ऑफ यूके, यूएसए और रशिया सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर की तरफ आई तो एक इमरजेंसी डिक्लेयर हो गई. तो पहली कैजुअलिटी उनके कि वहां पर हुई ट्रेन के साथ, कि ट्रेन दुर्घटना हुई रामेश्वरम स्टेशन पे. तो न्यूज़पेपर को जो आप जो है कि क्या था कि एक ट्रेन रुकी वहां पर, ठीक है. तो न्यूज़पेपर को जब बंडल बनाकर जो है चलती हुई ट्रेन में कि फेंकना था रामेश्वरम रोड से रामेश्वरम के धनुषकोडी में. तो इससे जो है शमसुद्दीन जो उनके कजन थे उनको अर्निंग का मौका मिला. तो वो इस तरह से करते थे और बंडल्स को कैच करने के लिए जो जगह गैप रहती थी उसको वो फिल करते थे, कलाम साहब करते थे. तो शमसुद्दीन ने उनको पहले ही कि क्या नाम है कमाई का साधन सिखाया. थैंक यू.